While everyone and their mothers on the internet right now is telling you to hustle and grind, I'm going to tell you something you need to hear more. You need to slow down. In this video, I'm going to tell you 3 really easy things that you need to do as a woman to live in your feminine and get so much more done in higher standards so that you can actually live life to your fullest potential and become your best self. If you're new to my channel, my name is Muslima and I welcome you and I'm grateful that you're here. This is my cozy corner of the internet where I preach women and girls to be confident in all aspects of their life. If you like that content, subscribe. Post notifications would be appreciated. I'm trying to be consistent with posting, so if you want me to make a video about a certain topic, put it in the comments below. As a former hustler, as a former girl boss, I was in such a masculine way of living that I thought everything that I wanted will have to be earned through hard work, and that I have to grind day and night non-stop and not slow down at all, or else I wouldn't get any results. That is a very masculine way of living. And if you know anything about me, I'm not about the masculine way of living, because I'm a girl, I'm a woman, and I want to live in my feminine. I want to have an easy life, and I want to have everything, come to me, flow to me, okay? This can be helpful sometimes. It can be helpful to turn on your masculine mode for like a day or two or like a week or a span of time that is not your whole life, okay? And also, it's not okay to turn on this in all aspects of your life. There are some aspects of your life, like when you're cramming in finals or when you're trying to take SATs or something like that, where you gotta kind of cram in, you gotta kind of be in your masculine energy a little bit more. But living in this constant state of hustle and grind and never slowing down is actually really, really detrimental to you as a woman. As women, we are actually so much more capable of things when we don't actually do a lot of things, okay? We don't chase, we attract. And this is the mantra that's very, very cheesy. But this is something that cannot go out of style. And this will always be relevant for women especially. If you feel like you're in this constant state of hustling, of grinding, and of never slowing down, I know that feeling because I've been through it. And my most recent span of time that I've been hustling and grinding has been really, really detrimental to my mental health. It's burning me out, first of all. Second of all, I don't feel like I did everything to my fullest potential, my greatest capacity. Third of all, I don't get a lot of things done. Like, I knew I could do more, but I just couldn't because I have so much on my plate. Let's get straight into the 3 tips that I'm going to give you that it will help you live a more slowed down, less hustling, less grinding, less in your masculine energy and more in your feminine energy life. So the first one is to acknowledge where you're at. Very, very simple, is to acknowledge how far you've already come. Because this version is not the same as you right now, and you in the future will not be the same as you right now. Give yourself some appreciation, because the more you want to chase the future, when you get to that future, there's going to be another future that you're going to keep chasing. And it's just an endless cycle of never being happy or truly fulfilled or appreciative or grateful for where you're at right now. The best thing to do to live in your feminine energy is to be present. Don't rush things, and don't think that you can't be happy because you're here right now and it's not where you want to be later. The analogy is Google Maps. When you insert a destination that you want to go to in Google Maps, it's going to tell you how far it's going to be, how long the ride is going to take, if there's any traffic, if there's blah, blah, blah. Obviously, life won't tell you that, but it tells you that according to where you are right now. Because you're not who you were even like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, let's be honest. You change every single day. When you get to where you want to be and you don't feel like you should be feeling something, it's because you haven't been through it yet. You know what I mean? Like, me right now doesn't feel some things that I thought that my 10-year-old self thought I would feel at this age. I don't. And that's okay, because I have never experienced it, and I'm just experiencing now. We're all going through life at our own pace, and we're all going through life for the first time. We're not getting a second chance at this. So You have to be grateful and appreciative for where you're at right now so that you can get to the next level. Like God said that when you're grateful for something, he gives you more of it. The second one is that being grateful of your current life gets you farther than being resentful of it. When you resent your current life and you want to get somewhere, you're obviously gonna like get there if you grind hard enough, right? Wrong. If it's not meant for you, it's not gonna come for you no matter how hard you try, and you'll be trying all of that for nothing. So instead of doing that, okay, bestie, instead of hating where you're at right now, and I know this is really easy to say because a lot of people telling you this will live in really aesthetically pleasing homes, have really aesthetically pleasing families, or so on and so forth, cars, materialistic things, whatever. You're less relatable to them because they already have what they want, or they already have what you want. So you can't relate to them that much. You can say, oh, it's easy for you to feel that way. Guys, I'm filming this in a 2-bedroom apartment. Like this is crazy. Like I'm happy and I'm grateful for that because I get the opportunity to film. When you see people that are higher up, like that are at a higher up position or status than you need to be inspired, right? Because you can't stay stuck in one area of life. So don't be stagnant. But you need to constantly acknowledge the fact that there are people behind you. There are people in a lower status than you who can barely afford drinking water, like safe shelter, food. You're better off than a lot of people, than 50% of the world, I bet. Just don't be resentful with the current life that you have because it's all you have. You can't change that in a blink of an eye. The more you want something, okay? This is the law of attraction, guys. The law of life, basically. The more you want it, the more it's going to run away from you. Have you ever seen a guy who actually likes a girl who's really, really, like, she's super naggy and she chases him? Like, no, you never see that because the guy goes after the girl that doesn't want him. Hate and resentfulness, I don't know the word, but resentfulness, okay, is a really, really low vibration to be in. And no one, let me tell you, no one wants to be friends with someone who hates their life. And finally, number 3 is little needle moving things every single day. Little, and like 6 max, will help you get farther than a huge big change that will dry out your wallet. Obviously use this with nuance, okay? We don't want no nuance Snellies up here. If you get the reference, love that for you. Don't feel like change has to be this big, huge, overwhelming thing. You need to do 4 or 5, maximum 6 things every single day. Your mind, your body, your soul, and something else, like your hobbies, whatever. To fulfill those needs so that you actually you're gonna get to your destination. When a sailor sails, okay, when a sailor sails and when he wants to go to the destination, there are no clear marks in the water. This is this, this is this, this is that. But he knows the direction in which he's going, and he knows that even a 2-degree something can change the entire trajectory of the ship. It's really hard. I know it's hard because I'm experiencing this, but it's really hard to do things like 4 or 5 things every single day that are really, really minor, I guess, and not see results. Because change usually isn't like that. Change usually is very subtle and very slow. However, you know where your destination is, and you know no matter what, just as long as you stay consistent, you're gonna get there. Like, you need to have tawakkul or like faith in God that he's gonna put you there, because you didn't have this idea or dream for no reason. You had a reason to want something, and you had a reason to want to go get it. Okay? There are some things in life that just call to people, and that is like, it's your duty to fulfill that calling. Obviously, if it's like murdering people, please don't do that. If it's for the benefit of others, and for, if it's not anything that's haram or against the religion or like harming other people, if it's good and if it's generally doing good and you have a calling to do that, it's your mission in life to fulfill that. Don't forget. And obviously I'm telling you this, right, but I don't know your current situation. I don't know your exact situation. So use this with a grain of salt. Use this with nuance. This video was meant for girls and women who hustle every day of their lives like it's like the last quarter of their life, like it's the last quarter of their lives. You know, like people are getting to the winter arc, okay? They have already gotten into the winter arc since like October. I've been winter arcing my life the whole year, maybe 2 years. So I needed to tell myself that I need to slow down, because it's actually getting to a point where it's burning me out so much that I'm starting to resent and hate my life. Well, that was me like 2 weeks ago. But I just wanted to make this video to show you that it is possible, no matter how deep you're stuck into the masculine way of living. And just know you're not alone. There are tons of people going through this. And I just wish, okay, the other day I was searching up a video just like mine, okay, just like the one that I want to film right now. I could not find a single video. I just can't, with the title or with the things that I wanted it to say or to comfort me with. So I'm like, let me just make it myself, because I think, and I genuinely believe that it's going to help someone out in a positive way, and it's going to, you know, change the trajectory of their life just because they know they can take a break. This is not for the people that are looking for signs to stay stagnant. Okay, if you're stagnant, this video is not for you. You need to grind. But if you keep grinding every day of the year and you know it, you self-consciously know if you're lazy or if you're actually going really, really hard and burning yourself out. You know that. This video is not for you. But for the girlies out there who really, really needed this video, to tell them that it's okay to slow down, and it's okay to not feel 100% all the time, and it's okay to not show up for yourself 100% of the time, and really it's kind of okay to like wallow in your sadness for like a day or two, maybe 3, maybe 4. Once you feel these feelings of resentment, of anger, of hate, of, I don't know, of jealousy, and so, and they're not necessarily negative emotions, they can push us to do good things, but you need to feel those feelings out first. And then you can slowly start getting back into the calm flow of things. I repeat, do not start grinding again. Live with the fact that you are evolving every single day, hopefully into a better version of yourself. Always know that like the universe, if you don't believe in God, but God is always doing things in your favor, and you will find what you're looking for eventually. If not, you'll find something better. God said, if I don't give you what you want, I'll give you something better. And you just need to put your trust in that. And with that, I'm leaving you guys, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.